Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Red Raiders' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Nevada Wolfpack offense heads out and they'll have the ball first. And when you go to market for a veteran quarterback, you want a guy who can come in, command respect, immediately become the starter, and Jesse, they think they found him.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see how he's going to perform today. I know he was really excited about this opportunity, and David, he chose this situation specifically because he believed it gave him the best chance to compete for a national championship and to have an opportunity to play at the next level. Now he's got to go show it, right? We've seen this guy play before. We've seen him have success. This is a big stage for him today.
No doubt, and I think all eyeballs will be on him, right? Even his teammates, they're going to be watching every single move. He was the guy that was talked about to come in, to take over, to lead this team. He's making the money. That's talked about as well. So let's see how he responds, and let's see how he gets his career going in a new spot.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Just a short pass to the tight end. Let's talk for a second about Nevada. They reached a national championship game last year, couldn't quite get the job done. What challenges do you see them running into this year beyond the schedule?
And that motivated them all offseason. To be runner-ups, to watch somebody else celebrate and hold the trophy. You were so close, Jesse. New additions, new faces, but this squad is hungry.
That's the key. This coaching staff really took a deep dive into their roster, and they isolated the positions that they felt they needed to get better at, and they addressed that in high school recruiting and the portal. I'm expecting big things from them this year.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Nevada kept it on the ground to pick up that last first down. Let's see if they can generate some more in the run game. Under fire. He'll throw it. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end, and now a little room to operate. The give to the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here comes the option. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nevada! They're on the board first here in the season opener.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Texas Tech's offense has the ball for the first time. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of him. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. On first down from their own 22. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Baber. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a rhythm. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Pressure coming. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense has it. They're on the move.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Going deep. Got it. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive.
Texas Tech, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Oh, it's picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 20. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. On the run, still looking. Touchdown, Nevada! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Houston is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Red Raiders in the hurry-up. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, turning it on! And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. He's got 47 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. He'll do it himself. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Gives it on the option. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Red Raiders have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Trying to find the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
You don't oftentimes say you need to score a touchdown in the 1st quarter, but when you're losing 21-0 in the 1st, they had to score right there, and they did. Nice job by the offense, executing on the drive, punctuating it with the touchdown. Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rode him out of bounds and forced the loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's caught. It's caught. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. In their own territory, but completely undaunted as they go for it and make it on 4th down.
And it's crazy. I don't even think you have a second thought anymore. Even in your own side of the field, like, what, I'm going to have bad field position? Nah, I don't really care. We're going to go for it. We're going to play the numbers. We're going to be aggressive.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. The Wolfpack facing a 2nd down to open the period. The play action fake. Right down the middle. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And defensive guys are taught to really work through the hands of the wide receiver. Whenever the ball's starting to come, I'm trying to smash that thing down as soon as the wide receiver's trying to catch it. If we both try to catch it, a lot of times you see those contested catches by the offensive player. Nice job of the defense knocking it down, getting the ball in the hole.
This Nevada offense really has it going. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Cobb. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Now the pitch. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Great job by the back on the option.
Anytime the pitchman is able to score on these option-type plays, there has to be great blocking downfield by the wide receiver. That was absolutely textbook, and that's what allowed the running back to go score.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be brought down. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Red Raiders will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. And they've gotten a superb performance from their senior quarterback. There he goes! They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quickly to the tight end. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Quarterback empties his backfield. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's blocked. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. He's up to 81 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So now on comes the field goal unit.
13 on the field goal.
Not a chance. Missed it. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns in 21 minutes.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll leave it with him. Spins away from the defender. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. And when you've been around a while, as this guy has behind center, you expect this type of performance, and boy, is he delivered. They've been playing pitch and catch at an elite level, and there have been no answers defensively. Behind the chains now on second and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Nevada needs to convert on third and short to keep the drive alive. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Running back searching for a hole. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
How about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll try to run for it. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Nevada.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on second and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Get it out on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got his man on the right. They'll immediately call timeout.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far.
Nevada set to kick off to start the 3rd quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the 1st half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. And I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
And the Red Raiders line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll go to the ground. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab, and they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here. And down. The give on the option. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down.
I think that's an example there on the out route. Receiver just has to know where the 1st down marker is. You got to stretch the depth of your route a little bit longer to make sure that once you catch it and you go out of bounds, you've already picked up the 1st. He wasn't able to do that, and now it sets up 4th and short.
4th down and short, you want a no-nonsense run. Nice job by the running back, getting the football, getting downhill, making sure he gets that 1st down.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Watt. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. Touchdown, Nevada! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point in game 1 going. Exactly how they scripted.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Central Michigan needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Mount Pleasant behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to North Texas. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bird. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Mendez. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
And on 3rd down, you run a screen. I think you're hoping to try to get the defense in a blitz, flying up the field, throw the screen right behind them. It didn't happen. They guessed wrong. Defense did a great job playing discipline, playing sound, making the play.
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. to the ground with the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gets it out fast. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
The Wolfpack with a really good time to take a shot on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. From the gun, running back on the move. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. He now has 111 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. They'll run the screen, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job on the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. Tries to get it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next. The back and leaves it. Runs through the tackle. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Bird. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Hand off from the shotgun. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll pull it down. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the 1st down. The Wolfpack now operating in the red zone. They just keep firing. Grab near the marker. It's Witherspoon. Touchdown, Nevada! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond back. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Using his feet to buy time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time, you get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Grab behind the line. It's Bird. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. A lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he hurt him.
This Nevada offense really has it going. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Witherspoon. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. So now it's 2nd and long. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Power football with the run.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance.
Oh, he's got some space. The 40. The 20. The 10. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party gift. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Nevada, 63, Texas Tech.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're able to get him down. Both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.